Good morning, third graders. Well, it is day 22. You've made it this far, and I'm really, really proud that you're sticking with it. And it's time for some math. And our first math that we always start out of is the problem of the day. So when we're looking at the problem of the day, we're trying to solve real world life problems. Today's problem is about a waitress. Before lunch, a waitress had already earned $6 in tips. After lunch, she had 5 customers, and each customer gave her a $4 tip. How much money did she earn in total? Well, when we're looking at that, we're really trying to see some words. And some words that we're looking at is that each customer. That is a really important word right there. But she had already earned $6 in tips. And then they want to know how much did she earn in total. So I want you to go ahead and pause the video right here, and I want you to try on your own. What are we trying to do here? All right, I'm glad you're back with me. Let's see what happened. So we know that before lunch she had earned $6 in tips, but after lunch she had 5 customers, and each one of those customers she had earned, let's see, right here, she had earned $4 in tips, $4 in tips, $4 in tips from 5 different customers. So there's our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 customers. And we know that 5 times 4 equals 20. So here's her after lunch. But before lunch, we can't forget, she also made $6. So now we have $20 and $6, and we need to put those together. And when we put those together, 20 plus 6 is 26. Did you get it right? I hope so. If not, keep trying. And don't forget, go on to Greg Tang Math and work on the word problems. It's free every day, and it's a great website to practice your math. All right, on to our main lesson of the day today. Today, we're really going to look at some multiplication review. We have got to constantly practice multiplication so that we can get it in. I want you to stop this video right now, and I want you to go to link 1 and watch the video, and link 2. Today, there's 2 different videos for you to watch to be able to know and get to know what we need to look at in multiplication. And I know all year long we've been working on multiplication, and we want you to be amazing multipliers. So here we go. Now that you've watched those 2 videos, what strategy would you use for something like 6 times 4? There's songs out there that my kids know. There's different ways that you can count. But what we just learned from the video, there's 2 different ways that you can solve it if you've just got pencil and paper and you don't know how to do it. Our first way is we can make an array. So we know that 4 times 6, and we can count those lines. We also know that if it's flipped, 6 times 4 is the same answer. It's just turned sideways. My kids remember that it's an up and over, up and over. So 4 rows up, 6 across, 4 columns up, 6 across. And so 4 times 6 is 24. And we can go through and count those dots. That's absolutely, positively a strategy you can use. All right, on to our next problem. Let's see what we can do here. 7 times 3. I don't know my sevens very well at all, so I have to find a different strategy that I can look at. 7 times 3 is really saying that I have 7 groups of 3. So I have 7 groups of 3. But boy, that's really hard to look at when I have 7 groups of 3. So that's 3, a group of 3, another group of 3, another group of 3, another group of 3. Is there an easier way to do this? I think so. We can flip-flop this so that we can look at something easier. And we can say it's 3 sevens. It's the same answer. And that's what we just learned before when we looked at an array. 4 times 6 is the same as 6 times 4. Well, in this case, it's easier to solve just by trying to add 3 sevens than it is 7 threes. So when we look at this, I'm looking at 7 plus 7, and 7 plus 7 is 14. And then I need to add 14 plus 7. Well, 14 plus 7, I need this to be 6 to be able to make 20. So 6 and 1. So we've got the number 6 and we've got the numbers 1, because 14 plus 6, we've got 20. And then we've got to add that one more in, and 20 plus 1 is 21. All right, let's try one more. Are you ready? 5 times 8. I want you to go ahead and pause the video right here, and I want you to try and solve 5 times 8. Are you going to draw it with an array? Are you going to use equal groups? Or are you going to use another way? Pause and see what your answer is. Well, my answer is this way. I know that it's 40 because I am a master at counting by fives. And so when I'm counting by fives, I'm counting by fives 8 times. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I use my hands. I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Did you get 42? That's what I got. And I didn't have to use drawing, and I didn't have to use repeated addition. I was able to count by fives because I know my fives. Well, that's all we have for today, but I want to let you know there's plenty of place to practice. So you can go to link 1, link 2, link 3, and link 4, or sorry, link 3, 4, 5, and 6 today on lesson 22. There's lots of online games you can play. One of my students' favorites is this online quiz practice right here, because on this online quiz practice, it times you and you can see your speed, and you can look at your 2s, look at your 3s, and see which one you're a master at. Shepherd Software has so many different games to play as well. So find a place, play, enjoy, have some fun today, but learn some math. Great job. Have a great day.